name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a couple minutes and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make Frosted Flakes French toast on the Blackstone Griddle. Whew, that's a hard one to get out. Say that 5 times real fast. Anyway, real basic recipe, especially if you got a Blackstone Griddle. You're just going to make a basic mixture. We're going to dunk the toast in, or the bread, and we're going to coat with some Frosted Flakes to take it up to the next level. It's going to be absolutely delicious. I'm going to serve it with some pork sausage. If you don't have a Blackstone Griddle, you can still do this in the kitchen in a frying pan. It'll work just as well, but I like the griddle, and you know, it's a big surface area. I haven't cooked on it in a while, so I'm bringing it out and showing you today. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. All right, so the first thing you want to do is to make the mixture. You can make this ahead of time. In fact, I'm going to make it right now, put it in the fridge while I go outside and start cooking the sausage, because that's going to take a little longer. And you don't want to really dunk the bread until you're literally a couple minutes away from cooking it, because it'll get too soggy. So anyway, we're going to start with 1 cup of half and half, okay? That's the main ingredient. We're going to add 3 eggs. We got a ½ teaspoon of kosher salt. And we got 2 tablespoons of honey that I kind of put the container in some warm water to make it a little bit more mixable. That's the hardest part here. Now, feel free to experiment. You know, some people put all kinds of, you know, other spices, cinnamon and different spices that they enjoy. I got this recipe from Alton Brown, and this is how he did it. And I'm going to try it. I've never tried it before. I love Frosted Flakes, so I'm hoping this is going to be a good recipe. Let me see if I can just dunk that a little bit, okay? And then we're just going to whisk this up until it turns into like a little bit of a custard. It's going to change color a little bit. Make sure you break those eggs up. All right, so here we are. You can see it changed a little bit of color because of the eggs being broken up. I'm going to just go throw this in the fridge. I'm going to put a cover on it, and then we'll go outside. We'll get that Blackstone Griddle fired up, and we'll start cooking the sausage. Meet you guys outside. All right, guys, so I have a 4-burner Blackstone here. I've had it all on low for around 10 minutes to warm up. I just turned off the far right. That's going to be our staging area. I got a little foil pan with a rack in it. This is where we're going to put, I'm going to put the sausage in the front here, and this is where I'm going to stack the French toast when it's done. Now, to make sure the sausage is cooked completely, you want to make sure you squirt a little water when you place them down, and put a cover on it, and that'll guarantee that they kind of steam a little bit and rise that temperature up hot enough to make sure that pork is cooked. So let's take a look. I've had it going on here for around 3 minutes or so, and you can tell already that they have changed color. Oh, there we go. Now we can spread them out a little bit more, because it looks like they've hit that temperature. Now, I'm doing the sausage on this side over here because we're going to get a little bit of pork grease, and I don't really want to mix that with the French toast. So this center area here is where I'm going to be making the French toast. So, but I'm not going to start that until these are pretty much done, and I can just put them in the warming tray. So this is probably the longest part of the whole equation. I was thinking about doing bacon too. You can do bacon as well. All right, there we go. I'll continue to cook this. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, you can see quite a bit of grease is coming on the griddle. That's why I'm going to leave this area clean, because I'm going to coat it with butter when we do the French toast. Yeah, just make sure you turn them so they're evenly browned on all sides. Oh, it smells really good. Move this one in the center here. Okay, I'll continue to do this probably for another 3-4 minutes. I think it'll be ready to move over. I think they're pretty much done. If you want to make sure, you can always get an instant read. Make sure it's around 160 degrees. so it's safe to eat. But these look like they're good to me. Be back in a minute. I think these are just about done. They'll continue to cook. Like I said, this burner over on the far right is turned off, so I'm just going to move these. I'm going to still keep them on the griddle, because even though that burner directly underneath is turned off, the griddle still is hot, so they'll just kind of sit here and stay warm. Oh, they smell good. I almost want to eat one right now. Alright, let me try to clean up a little bit of this grease. Alright, time to go inside and time to make that French toast. Meet you guys inside. Alright, so you want to take your bread and put it on some kind of a rack here, so when it drips, some of this excess wash we're going to put it in, it doesn't get everything all messy. You want to get some kind of flat container where we're going to pour this custard mixture, like so. Something nice and flat. And now all we're going to do is we're going to take each piece of bread and we're just going to drop it in there. And we want to do 30 seconds each side. Just using my phone, little stopwatch there. After 30 seconds, I'll flip it over, wait another 30 seconds, and then put them back and continue. So I'll be back in around 4 minutes when we're all done. Alright, we're around 10 seconds away, 30 seconds on each side. You can see all the liquid is almost completely gone. Alright, let's see. Boom, 4 minutes. Be careful with the bread, because it's definitely sopped up some of that liquid. Alright, so now we get rid of that plate. And we're going to replace it with some cornflakes. Now I put the cornflakes into a plastic bag and I crushed it a little bit so the pieces aren't, you know, the big flakes. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to take each piece and just kind of dunk it in there. So you can see the Frosted Flakes stick on the outside. You don't want to do that immediately. You want the bread to kind of rest for a couple minutes, just to kind of soak up that liquid. There we go. Just like so. It's a little messy, but I think it's going to be well worth it. Alright, I'll continue to do this, and then I'll meet you guys outside. I think the last two I'm just going to leave alone with no Frosted Flakes, just in case my daughter wants to try a little bit. I don't think she's going to be able to handle all the Frosted Flakes. A little too crunchy for her. Okay, the sausage looks good over there. This is still on medium heat. So now I'm just going to put some butter down. There's still a little bit of sausage fat on here, but that's fine. And now we're just going to do these like 1 to 2 minutes per side. I think I'll do 4 at a time here. Okay, it's been around 1.5 minutes. Let's flip these over. Just be careful, use 2 spatulas. Oh, look at that. Perfect, nice brown, crispy. Whoops. Oh yeah. Man, oh man. There we go. We'll give it another minute, flip them over, we'll be good to go. Alright, I moved the sausage in there. It's plenty warm. Now I'm just going to flip these over and put it in this little cooling area here, or warming tray. There we go. Look at that. Got some remnants of corn flakes on here, but I'll clean that off. That's not going to hurt anything. So we'll put a little bit more butter for the last 4 pieces. We'll repeat the process. Not very hard at all, guys. Like I said, just pay attention. We're looking around a minute to a minute and a half on each side. These are just the plain ones. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we're on a minute and a half. Look at that. And look how easy that is, guys. You just pretty much mix some half and half, some eggs. I mean, it's super easy. And this Frosted Flakes coating is going to definitely put it in a different category as far as flavorful. So I'll meet you guys inside in around a minute and a half. All right, here we are, plated up. We just need to add a little bit of maple syrup. Look at this. There's my dog here, someone outside. It's always perfect timing when we're doing a video.
So put it on this one
and
too.
A little bit there. Her little feet clanking on the hardwood floor.
Okay, there's our syrup.
All right, so we got a little bit of syrup.
Okay.
We're gonna put a little bit of powdered sugar on top, as if we needed a little bit more sweetness. But
right, just
there
a little,
just
a little dusting.
A dusting, as we say. And then, last but not least, some fresh fruit. And boy, oh boy, will this impress your family and friends.
We hope.
So we got some raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. So we're going to put a little bit of each on there, just to kind of make it look a little bit more festive.
There we go. And then, okay, these are some big blackberries.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's almost too pretty to eat.
Yeah, I know. Well,
there.
and then we need a little contrast in color because
There we go
it's
with
too purple. We got to put a little bit of those. I love these little raspberries.
Oh yeah.
And look at that.
Gives a little tartness to
So
it
you
also.
got a little fruit, a lot of carbs with that French toast, and a little protein with the sausage. I'm normally not a big French toast person, but boy, oh boy, I might be convinced otherwise after trying this. So there you go, Frosted Flakes French toast on the Blackstone Griddle. We'll be back to have the family try this in just a second. All right, welcome back. I'm here with my whole family, my wife Monica, my son Kyle, my daughter Ava Grace. And no drink review today as normal because this is breakfast. Well, actually, it's more like lunch now, but next time for sure. All right. Kyle's already digging.
Yeah, I know. He's like,
this might be part of my lunch because it's already 12:03.
Okay, sounds good.
So Ava Grace is going to try the plain pieces. We cut it in the small with a little bit of maple syrup. Let me try. And we cut.
This is the first time doing a video where we do it in the morning.
Yep. You want to try it?
Probably not the first.
Yeah, probably not the first, but
One of them.
Wow. And I'm not a French toast person.
nor am I. We don't really eat it that often, but this is very good.
This tastes like so it tastes like it tastes like really soft, like bread on the outside, and the inside tastes like
You mean crispy on the outside?
No,
soft on the inside.
no, soft on the outside, and then when you bite into it, it tastes almost like a
Just
cream,
like my other.
and then the
You like it?
Look at
the frosted flakes add a little crunch to it. It's good.
Yeah. What do you think about the Frosted Flakes? I know you said you're not a big fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Frosted Flakes either, so I thought that I wasn't going to like it. It actually goes really well with this dish, so I'm surprised. I actually have been saying, though, I want to try a spin-off of this, and I want to do Captain Crunch broken up. Try that.
No, I think you could use
Any cereal. I
cereal
guess.
you want.
It really is toasty. I really love it. Now I can do toast on my sandwich.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Because girls are what?
Tough. So I can have toast on a sandwich.
Look, tell them on the camera, Ava Grace.
I'm gonna try one of these now.
Sausage?
sausage on the
Really
grill.
good, really easy, guys. You saw. As always, I want to thank you for stopping by, checking out my video.
Thank
If
you.
you like it, please hit the like button. That helps me get more views. If you haven't subscribed, I would really wish you would. I'll leave a button below. And if you want to check out all my recipes with photos and video links, go to my website. The link is above and below, ericsmokingbbq.com. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
So which vegetable do you like, or fruit do you like the best?
Right.
Raspberry, blackberry?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably
Or
blackberries.
blueberry?
I'm a blackberry.
Mmm.
I like them all.
Wow. So good. Mm-hmm. How about you, Ava Grace? Good? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Another winner.
Yeah.